Hey guys, let me make sure. Okay, I think we're on. So it's a little delayed on Facebook. If you're watching this part, you're most definitely catching the replay. My name is Tara Evelyn. I am 25K affiliate, soon to be 50K affiliate with Hempworx. Super proud of that. My upline is beautiful Judy Stallings, who has joined me tonight. And I'm super excited to announce that Judy was the first super affiliate in the company, which was our top rank in Hempworx. We recently did get master affiliate, which I'm sure she is going to hit first. And I asked her to come on, and I'm so happy that she said yes. So hi, Judy. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor.
Yes. So I have just a couple questions. And if anyone is watching and you guys have questions for Judy, you can drop them in the comments. We do have a little delay on our end. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and leave your comment and I will definitely get back to you. So first question, I'm just so excited because we planned this forever. We never done it. And I was just like, hey, let's do this. Yeah, so first question. Tell me your first impression of CBD, Hempworx. Like, did you hear about it from Hempworx? Did you hear about CBD prior? Like, what was your first impression of Hempworx?
Well, honestly, when I joined Hempworx, I didn't know hardly anything about CBD, but I'd read some stuff. I was in a dog support group on Facebook because my dog Jake, he's got some issues. He's had them for like 5 years, and I had read a lot about how cannabis can help the problems that he was having. And so I knew that CBD came from the cannabis plant, but I wasn't super educated on it at the time. So what happened was my sister, she messaged me and she told me that our old teammate from our previous company was going to come by her house and have lunch and have a talk with her. And she said she's married to the guy who owns My Daily Choice, and they have CBD oil now. Do you want to come over? I had just taken Jake to the vet that morning, and I was like, oh, CBD, I've got to go. So I knew I had to go because I had to get some information. I had to find out if this might be something that can help Jake. So didn't know a lot, and I've learned a lot over the last year and a half, but Jake is the reason why I even got involved in the CBD industry.
That's awesome. So that was a little bit of your story, but can you kind of tell me how, like, you knew, like, how did you get into it? Like, were you hesitant? At what point did you, like, were you immediately like, oh my God, this is life-changing, or did it take you a bit? Like, at what point did you notice like this was going to be something?
Well, I didn't think it was going to be life-changing. I really didn't know. I just knew that I wanted to try the product. I knew that I wanted to check it out. I wanted to give it to him. I wanted to try it for myself. And so I went all in and I ordered the big package. But before I did that, I was looking into the compensation plan, and I saw all these other products that they had. They have the face creams, and I'm all about the face creams because I'm getting older. You know, I need that. And the relief cream, and then the daily nutritional sprays. And when I looked at the comp plan, I thought, this sounds pretty wickedly crazy. And so I went ahead, I joined. I didn't know how crazy it was going to be, but I went ahead and I joined. And so that evening, I honestly did not think that I was going to build the company. I was kind of burnt out on network marketing. I'd been in a company for 6.5 years, and I was kind of sort of done with it. I was actually going to go get a job, a real job in the real world. I actually quit my job back in 2013. And so I was really considering doing that. So like I said, I wasn't really thinking about this being a business for me. I just wanted to try the products, and if I was able to, you know, share it with some people, that would be great. So what happened was, told my sister, you know what, I'm gonna post this on my Facebook, because I was pretty excited about the products and you know, something new, getting involved in something new, and just everything looked so amazing. So I said, I'm gonna post this on my Facebook, and she said, why don't you do a live? And I was like, okay. So I did a live on Facebook that night, and immediately people that had followed me or who had been involved in other things with me, they immediately began joining. Like, I'd get an email that one person joined, then another person joined, and it was just like a snowball effect. Within the first week, I hit the 5K affiliate rank. So at that point, I pretty much knew this was going to be insane.
Wow, that is crazy. And awesome to see, like, to hear your story, because that's kind of how it played out with me. But I joined in December, which was, I think, about 6 months after it became it was a while, just shortly after, but just so close to you, really, in retrospect. I mean, it wasn't that long after, but we've grown so much and at such like an exploding rate. It's been insane. And my story's so much like yours. Like, I had, just thought of CBD, and then I heard about it. I had been in network marketing before, and I had thought, well, $20 and there's no inventory. I don't have to buy anything. I'm not having to send out invoices. Like, what the hell? I'm going to try it. Right.
It's so convenient.
Yeah. And like you said, like, literally when I joined, my goal was to make $500 extra a month so I could pay my car payment. Mm-hmm. Now I get a $500 car payment. Like, that's awesome. What? And then like thousands of dollars a month in income. And it just blows my mind, because I'm just doing what I would have already been doing. I'm taking the CBD. I know it's pure. I'm taking it. It's awesome. And then I just offer my link to others. And it just is so amazing. Thank you so much for taking the chance, because if you hadn't, I wouldn't be here today.
Who knows? And I think what's so great about it is we're not really selling product. We're sharing. We're sharing something that we love and we have a passion for. We know it's helping people in our lives and our family, our friends, and we just share it. And people flock to it because people want good CBD oil. And even people who don't know about CBD oil, they're curious when they see it. And so they try it, and then they end up loving it, and they order every single month.
I mean, and that's so true. And that's what I tell people. We don't, like, we're literally not selling this. Like, the media is selling it. The Super Bowl ads are selling it. Like, it's selling itself. But then the friend that wants to buy it is like, oh my gosh, like, I know Judy has it and it only has 2 ingredients. So it's just literally like having it, and it's so great. And especially the 60-day money back guarantee. Freaking love it. So we touched a little bit on this, but I want you to tell me why other people watching this should join our company over, say, just getting CBD at a gas station and joining some random other thing to make money. Like, why us?
People should join. Well, people should purchase our product, because we realize not everybody wants to be an affiliate for our company. So people should purchase our product as a customer, because not all CBD oil is the same. And that CBD oil that you get down at the gas station, take a look at the label on it. If it's got ingredients that you can't pronounce, or if it has oils that you can find in your kitchen, like coconut oil or grapeseed oil, vegetable glycerin, I've seen all these things in it. I've seen oils that have sweeteners like monk fruit and stevia. They're not necessary, and all these ingredients pretty much dilute the effectiveness of what you're getting. So your bottle might say you have 500 milligrams of CBD, but it's being very diluted by all that other junk that's in it, whereas Hempworx has 2 ingredients and a flavoring if you get the cinnamon or the peppermint. Instead of using a cheaper oil like coconut oil or grapeseed oil to use as a carrier oil, we use hemp oil. So everything in our product comes from the plant itself, with the exception of distilled steamed peppermint leaves or cinnamon if somebody purchased the flavored. And most people do, because the natural kind of tastes like, it kind of tastes like this.
I love the natural. I love it.
A lot of people do, but my favorite's the cinnamon. That is
for sure. I've heard that a lot.
But as far as joining, why should people join our company when, it seems like everybody now is trying to add CBD? Everyone wants to capitalize on it. back 2 years ago when Hempworx came to being, there wasn't a lot out there, and you certainly didn't see much of it posted on Facebook like you do now.
No.
Hempworx pretty much has led the way for the CBD industry. We have a super compensation plan attached to our business model. We have excellent leaders. The timing is amazing. The compensation plan cannot be beat. It just can't. And we have the best quality product. So anyone who's thinking about doing this as a business, they need to go with the big dogs. And we are one of 13 that has the Hemp Authority seal of approval. And our farm is the second of the 13.
I know, it's one, like another one. So we're really like 2 of the 13.
Right, and everybody can't say that. Aside from the farm, there's only 12 other brands that have the Hemp Authority seal of approval. And people might say, well, what the heck is that? What's it mean? What's so great about that? CBD oil has to go through very, very stringent testing to get the approval, and we have it. In fact, I believe it was last month, Hempworx was called one of the good guys in Forbes magazine. That is super, that's big.
It was so amazing. And I always tell people, like, I don't know about you, but I definitely blow way more than $20 a week. And I don't know why, but I had, like, when I talked about signing up, I kind of put it off a couple weeks, you know? And it blows my mind to even think why I did that, because it was $20 freaking. And at this point in the hemp industry, like literally every day is valuable. And I really believe, you know, if you believe in cannabis, if you have tried CBD, if you like it, love it, you should 100% click the little button to join. Because you don't have to do anything to start the business. You literally just get a link and you tell other people what it's done for you. So
what really sucks is if you join the business, or if you don't join the business, say you wait a while to join the business, and then you see your friends posting on Facebook about Hempworx. And
yes,
and they join someone that they don't know, somebody that they just saw posting on Facebook. If you had joined, they'd be joining you. Or if you get involved in the business and you decide, well, I'm going to wait a couple weeks before I start talking about it, your friends are going to join somebody, and it might as well be you.
Yes, that is true. That is so true. And I've actually even had friends that I had wanted to reach out to, but, you know, we don't like recruit in this company. And I was like, you know, I think they'd be really good at this. And I didn't, and then they, you know, ended up joining with someone else. So it really is, our company is at the top. If you believe in cannabis, if you believe in what we're doing in the movement at all, you know, why not be with the top? And, you know, your team, you know, under you, and I do say under you because, you know, I look up to you as a mentor, and you were the first super affiliate. But under you, you know, we're doing massive volume, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Every month. And because it's a consumable product that works. So the first time you try it, you have the 60-day money back guarantee, which most people join, get the link, share with their friends. And every month though, instead of, you know, some people dropping off, some people just reordering, like we're going up like a mountain, right?
Every single month. There's what I see as far as reorders, every single month it gets higher and higher and higher. The number, and that's a great testimonial to the product. When you have people that can't live without it, that, you know, maybe they'll not go to the movies every week because they want to be able to afford their Hempworx. People will find a way to, you know, when it's something they love that helps them a lot, they will save the money for that over some unnecessary thing that's just for entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, and that is what I tell people. It's so great is, I mean, it's $20. You seriously, I mean, and then it works, and then people keep getting it, and you have to get it somewhere. It ships to your door. Like, it's literally, it makes sense. So, what is your best advice to someone that, okay, so say they've been using the oil, and I'm like, hey, you know, like you gave me this awesome story, pay this $20 and tell other people, right? So what is your best advice to someone that does that as a new affiliate? What would you tell them?
Well, a couple things. First of all, my best advice is not to get involved in it and think that you have to be a big advertisement. Where you word vomit all over Facebook about Hempworx. That's not the way to do it, because that comes across as, you're trying to sell something. People are more interested in hearing stories and testimonials and seeing passion that you have for the product and the company instead of just these, big advertisements. Secondly, a lot of people get involved in business and they expect to have success overnight. And when they don't, they end up quitting. What I would just like to let y'all know is back in 2011, when I joined my first major network marketing company, I worked my tail off and I tried to recruit people to the business rather than being sharing the product as much. I was trying to build a team. And that entire year, I only made $700. Now, if I had quit because I only made $700, my product probably cost me more than that. I was probably in the hole. But if I had quit, then I wouldn't have been able to quit my job in 2013. I wouldn't have been able to move out to Las Vegas from North Carolina in 2014. I wouldn't have been able to pay off that house that I bought in 2014. Last February, this is thanks to Hempworx. I'm in Hempworx by now. I wouldn't have been able to buy my new house in September and pay it off the beginning of January. So I wouldn't have been able to get my backyard and pool and all this stuff. I wouldn't have had any of this if I had quit because it was too hard. So it wasn't an overnight process for me. It was more like 3 years before I saw some major success.
So basically, are you saying this one little word I say all the time, are you saying this consistency? Consistency
for sure. I do really feel like Hempworx is not your average run-of-the-mill network marketing company. I was in a weight loss company before. You only have a limited audience. You have people that want to lose weight. Or there's a lot of different like makeup companies and hair care companies. Bald people don't need the hair care. And typically men don't buy makeup. I say typically because I was in Ulta last week and he was totally made up to the nine. But typically,
I feel you though. Like literally everyone needs this. And we go through 4 bottles a month because when I give out my oil at my house, I'm giving out 500 milligram natural. And I'm giving it to my 3-year-old, my 7-year-old, my 11-year-old, my husky, who is 3, myself, and my husband. And we go through a bottle a week, and it's so good for everyone. So like you're saying, I mean, the market is phenomenal. And a lot of people that come in, like you said, you have been network marketing. I have been network marketing. And to have this phenomenal product is amazing. And I have affiliates that come in on my team that I have an affiliate named Robin that's come in, and she had 18 years working in a bakery, and she's 25K now. She had never done network marketing. She had never sold anything. And she come in and literally just shared with like her friends from, church and line dancing and different things. And because it's consumable and it works the way we talked about, it just grows organically.
Everyone has a body and everyone has an endocannabinoid system in their body. So our audience of people who need CBD oil is the entire world. Just to touch on what you just said, there is a girl on our team. She's several levels down from me, actually from the same area that I moved from in North Carolina. And she's now a 25K. And the story was she purchased the product, but she told her friend who had sold the product to her, oh no, I don't want to sell this stuff. She had such great results, and her husband had almost miracle results with it. And so she'd never been in network marketing, I don't think. She ended up upgrading, and she went from, I saw her name as a 5K for the first time, and then within, I think, 2 months, she had gone to 25K. So it's something that anyone can do, and you don't have to have a lot of experience. You don't have to have any experience. If you love a product and you know how to share it with others, then it can be super, super fantastic for anyone.
Really true. And one of the number one things people say to me is, what do you have to be successful? And I tell them you have to be coachable, because I'm coachable. I learn from people like you and Jesse and David and Lacey and Robert. And I learn, I'm coachable. So I don't think I know everything. You don't think you know everything.
Absolutely.
And we're constantly in this personal development, learning things. So what is the one thing, if you could only tell one thing to people, that the one thing that you wish you knew back then that you know now, if you could go back and tell yourself?
Honestly, I wish that I had known how crazy this was going to grow, so that I could have better set up myself to maximize the comp plan. Because right now, even though I'm making more than I ever could even imagine, I had no idea it was going to go like it did. And I just didn't set myself up right in the beginning. And that was the first month. What happened was the very first month, I didn't have time to figure out where to do so that would be, I wish I would have had more belief in the fact that this was going to just blow up. And people who are starting it now, there's no reason not to have that belief, because they see the people that are doing the business and what it's doing for them and what they've been able to accomplish. So I don't think my mistake will happen to other people, but that is the one thing that I wish I had been more aware of, how phenomenal this was all going to be.
I totally feel you on that. Because I actually tell I have this whole 30-day getting started, thing that I give people. And it says in there how when I joined in December of 2017 and I would post, literally nobody would touch my post, Judy. Nobody, let alone reactions. Nobody would like it. No, maybe my mom might comment, but a little bit. So it was so taboo. But you know what happened, Judy? Every single time I posted, every single time I went live with education, my inbox would explode. And it was oh, well, I couldn't comment on your post. I don't know if it's So what, baby?
I actually remember a couple years prior to doing this, I saw a couple friends posting about it's a company that has CBD from years ago, and I saw them posting this, and I was like, what the heck? They're posting about marijuana on their Facebook? They're crazy.
I know.
What's crazy, and to go back to that, what's really crazy is there are companies who have been in existence long before Hempworx, but they never made CBD a household name like Hempworx did.
Mm-mm. No, and that's true. I think there has been, but not on the scale like you said. We have the brand, the marketing, the system. So, there's so many thousands of CBD products, but there's only 13 U.S. Hemp Authority certified pure companies. We're two of the 13. Yes. And our price is so competitive. It's not a secret. I live in Denver. You live in Las Vegas. Right. We have access to literally all the cannabis plant we want. But if I don't know how dispensaries are there, but whenever I go to get my medicine, I could never buy a pure CBD product. If I want a CBD, it's always cut with THC. It's always have added sugar, usually all kinds of stuff. And it's crazy. It's like that, but you cannot get pure CBD even at a dispensary.
Right.
And that's one of the things I was looking at as well. But when we're talking about when we came into the company, it definitely is all about timing. The Farm Bill just passed in December. So right now, just a few months after is perfect timing to not only try the product, but then, consider paying the $20 and joining and telling other people.
Right. I think that CBD is going to be a super lucrative business for a long time, but right now it's hot right now. And just to give you an idea, I was in Hempworx for 6 months in 2017. I was in the full year of 2018, but I increased my income from 2017 to 2018 6 times.
Holy,
yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Praise God. And I did a video actually earlier today, and I was sharing about my taxes. Actually, I already told you this last week, but I did, in the last month, in the last 3 months, the same salary I made in the whole year last year. And it just shows you how, the payment model we talked about, it builds, and that consumable product, people are reordering it every month. And because they're your friends and their friends' friends and their friends' friends, it's awesome. And I absolutely love it. Everyone I know loves it.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
I think it is important to just mention that we're not making any claims as to what you can make in Hempworx, because it's all dependent on your skill set and what kind of work you put into it. So we can tell you that, like for me, I'm making in a month what I would have made 3 years in my job. So it's definitely something that's doable. I don't have a lot of experience. I didn't have experience before my last company, but I learned and grew in that company. But if you come in and you work really hard and you really believe in this, you can do a whole lot with this company.
Yes.
I'm not telling you're going to come in and get rich. It's all going to depend on you.
Oh my gosh, 100% true. And it is about your passion, because if you want to do something, you're pouring your time, energy into research, studying. When I started, I was just all day. I mean, I built a blog and all, like just pouring into research. So it's definitely how much time. I do this full time now. You do this full time. And when we say full time, it's way more than 40 hours a week, just because we do it on a smaller device wherever we want,
Once you get started and you're able to get everything going and you're building a good team, you'll find that you have a lot more free time.
That is true. I should say that.
Yeah. But I mean, I love it. I get up in the morning and I get online. I've always got messages from people wanting to know about CBD. I've always got messages from team members who are asking questions, me being able to help them and support them. So I do spend a lot of time on my computer, but it's not like I'm doing it because I have to or like it feels like work, because it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's if I didn't have this, I would be bored. I love
Yes. Oh my God. And that's why it sounds like, I shouldn't say that. It's going to scare people. Like, that sounds like a lot of hours, but like, that's what I'm choosing to do in my free time. Like, I'm choosing to read books, and I'm choosing to, and I just went all in, right? And good point. Like now, we have enjoyed to sit back a little and be able to help others, rank up in the company. And I love that about our team. We help others. We have all the resources.
You do have to put a lot of time into it when you get started, because that's the only way you're going to get yourself built up to the point where you can sit back and relax a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much, Judy. I'm going to go and cook these kids some dinner, and I will catch back with you soon. And we're definitely going to catch up in St. Louis and record a podcast together.
Okay. And if I could just say, congratulations on all the success you've had. I know you're already 25K this month, I think, and I can see you hitting 50K very soon. So that's a great accomplishment. You should be really proud.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for always being there, answering my questions. You are an awesome leader. Hi. All right, Judy, we will talk to you later. Thank you.